I wanted to talk about Gardner Minshew. I think he could be a good replacement for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Gardner Minshew. All right.
Yeah.
Make the case.
Well, I think that he's underrated. I think that he doesn't really have a good offensive coordinator in Jacksonville, and I think that he could definitely thrive under Kyle Shanahan's system.
I'm looking at his numbers. He started 2 seasons. He's 7-13 on a bad Jacksonville team, but his quarterback rating went from 91 in 2019 to 95 in 2020. He's super cheap, and he's pretty young.
That's what I'm saying. And
yeah,
see, I saw him when he started once on NFL Red Zone, and I just saw him like put together a drive, and I'm like, wow, that's like a good quarterback. One of those guys you kind of just want to watch, play the game.
I'm not a huge Gardner Minshew fan. I don't know what the upside is there, but as you say, he's another one of these cheap semi-veteran guys who could do what Jimmy Garoppolo does. Let's be clear. I feel Andy Dalton can do what Jimmy Garoppolo does. I think Gardner Minshew can do what Jimmy Garoppolo does. And if you gave Minshew these weapons and this coach, his numbers will go up. I think you can do better than Gardner Minshew, but I think it's really clever because I do think the best option this year is not starting a rookie, and it's not starting Jimmy. It's starting one of these cheap vets. And the list I have so far is basically 3 guys: Andy Dalton, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Cam Newton. Gardner Minshew is right in that group. And I think I wouldn't be surprised if Andy Dalton's a starter next year because he's cheap. If Cam Newton's a starter next year because he's cheap. Andy Dalton could be the Texans starter next year if they don't work something out with Deshaun Watson. So Gardner Minshew is an interesting option for the price. For the price.
And I think he has more upside because, like you said, he's young.
Yeah, and one more thing. You want these cheap quarterbacks who are young, but if they're not developed, what are you really getting? I mean, yeah, he's cheap, but he's not ready to go. What's cool about Gardner Minshew is he's pretty much what he is. I mean, there's not a lot more upside and development that he's him. He's limited. He can do what he can do. Andy Dalton is him. He's developed. He's not great, but he's developed. And I think what you want in 2021 is a cheap, developed veteran quarterback. Otherwise, the cheapness doesn't help you in that year. Yeah, you're not getting anything for it.
I don't see anyone in the draft that's like really awesome. I do like Trey Lance a little bit.
But what a project he is. I mean, he's not going to help you in 2021.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think Fields will either.
Yeah.
It's an interesting. I keep dismissing Gardner Minshew because let's put it this way. I know I got some contacts in Jacksonville.
Okay.
And
they're
not that enthusiastic. I mean, I think they kind of feel that whole last season was wasted. What are you doing? Oh, they won 1 game. It was almost like he was the human tank.
Yeah, he was kind of just being like CJ Beathard a little bit.
Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Maybe they should take CJ and the Niners could take Gardner Minshew, a 1-for-1
swap.
That'd be a nice little swap.
Yeah,
I think Gardner Minshew's definitely better than CJ. Put it that way. Way better.
Oh, for sure. Oh, definitely. And I wanted to ask one more thing. Who do you think we're going to take at 12?
Who do I think they're going to take at 12?
Yeah.
Well, they're in total denial about their offensive line, so probably not that. A quarterback, if it drops to 1, I don't know if he'll trade up. Otherwise, I think maybe J.C. Horn would be something they would do. Mac Jones, if he's there, I think they might go for him. I think Kyle Shanahan would fall in love with Mac Jones.
Totally. I think Najee Harris would be cool, honestly. That would be I was watching your thing, and I think that would be really cool behind
I think Kyle would if Kyle would spend $30 million on Jerick McKinnon, I do think he would spend a first-round pick on Najee Harris. He doesn't seem like the whole trend in the league is don't invest in running backs. And his dad started that trend. That's it kills me. I feel like Kyle goes against that. Like, nah, while everyone else is going cheap, I'm going to get these guys. Okay, well, Najee might be worth it.
Right, yeah, totally.
He might be worth it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, that's a great call. Cool. Thanks for coming on.